everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. We are here to represent about our presentation, and the title of our topic is Buoyancy and Trim in Ships. Before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Midshipman Sudosta, together with
My name is Midshipman Saniko.
Hi, I'm Midshipman Simbral.
Midshipman Saladat.
Midshipman Sunay.
So, this is the introduction before we are going to proceed to the discussion. Buoyancy and trim are fundamental principles in ship stability and performance. Buoyancy is the force that allows a ship to float, while trim refers to the difference in the ship's draft between the bow and stern. Understanding these principles ensures safe and efficient maritime operations. Properly managing buoyancy and trim enhances fuel efficiency, stability, and the overall handling of a vessel. Incorrect trim can lead to safety hazards, inefficiency, and even structural damage in extreme cases. So now we are going to proceed to our discussion. So the first discussion of our topic is principles of buoyancy. Defined by Archimedes' principle, a body submerged in a fluid experiences an upward force equal to the weight of the displaced fluid. Buoyancy determines whether a ship floats, sinks, or remains stable. The weight of the water displaced by the ship must equal the total weight of the vessel for it to float. If the weight of the ship exceeds the buoyant force, the vessel will sink. The distribution of buoyant force along the hull affects stability and motion. So, here is the explanation about these principles of buoyancy. Buoyancy, governed by Archimedes' principle, states that a submerged object experiences an upward force equal to the weight of the displaced fluid. This force determines whether a ship floats, sinks, or remains stable. For a ship to float, the weight of the water it displaced must equal the ship's weight. If the ship's weight exceeds the buoyant force, it will sink. Additionally, the distribution of buoyant force along the ship's hull influences its stability and motion, ensuring proper balance and preventing capsizing. Understanding buoyancy is crucial for designing vessels that can navigate safely on water.
Ship stability and trim. Stability refers to a ship's ability to return to its upright position after tilting due to external forces, such as waves, wind, or loading changes. Trim is the difference between the forward and aft draft measurements of the ship. Positive trim means the stern is deeper than the bow. Negative trim means the bow is deeper than the stern. Excessive trim can affect maneuverability, fuel consumption, and safety. Proper trim management ensures the ship movements efficiently through water with minimal resistance.
Ship stability is the ship's ability to return to an upright position when tilted by force like waves, wind, or changes in load. Trim, on the other hand, refers to the difference in the depth of the ship's bow and stern. Positive trim means the stern is lower, while negative trim means the bow is lower. Improper trim can affect maneuverability, fuel use, and safety. Managing trim properly ensures the ship moves smoothly through water with minimal resistance, improving efficiency.
My name is Midshipman Sanico and we're going to the factors affecting trim. Cargo loading. Unevenly distributed cargo can cause the ship to trim incorrectly, affecting stability. Ballasting. The amount of ballast water taken or discharged influences the ship's trim instability. Fuel consumption. As fuel is used during a voyage, the ship's weight distribution change, affecting trim. Water salinity and density. Change in water density, moving from freshwater to saltwater. Impact buoyancy and draft measurement. Weather condition. Strong waves and wind can shift a ship's trim unexpectedly.
So I'm going to explain the factors affecting trim. Several factors affect a ship's trim. Unevenly distributed cargo can throw off balance and impact stability. Ballasting, or adjusting ballast water, plays a key role in trim and stability. As fuel is consumed during a voyage, the ship's weight distribution changes, altering trim. Shifting from freshwater to saltwater changes water density, which affects buoyancy and draft. Additionally, weather conditions like strong waves and winds can unexpectedly shift a ship's trim, impacting its stability and performance.
Methods to control trim. Ballast management using ballast tanks to adjust the ship weight distribution and maintain optimal trim. Cargo planning. Properly loading and unloading cargo to keep weight evenly distributed. Fuel and water management. Monitoring fuel and freshwater level throughout the voyage to prevent unwanted trim shifts. Trimming calculations. Using onboard computer and stability software to determine the best trim condition for different load states.
So here's the explanation. To control trim, ships use ballast management by adjusting ballast tanks to balance weight distribution. Proper cargo planning ensures even weight distribution when loading or unloading. Monitoring fuel and freshwater levels throughout the journey helps prevent unwanted shifts in trim. Lastly, trimming calculations involve using onboard computers and stability software to determine the best trim for various load conditions, ensuring the ship remains balanced and efficient during its voyage.
Case studies of stability issue. Titanic 1912. The Titanic flooding sequence caused excessive forward trim, increasing water intake and accelerating its sinking. MV Diverser, 1980. A bulk carrier that sank due to the structural failure was sunk by improper trim during a typhoon. Herald of Free Enterprise, 1987. The ferry capsized due to the improper trim and open bow doors, allowing water to fill the vesicle deck. Costa Concordia, 2012. The ship ran aground and developed a surplus due to the improper stability management after striking rocks. Lesson learned. Proper trim and stability management could have prevented or mitigated this disaster.
So here is the conclusion and recommendations. Understanding buoyancy and trim is critical for safe ship operations. Proper stability management ensures efficiency, fuel savings, and safety. Regular monitoring and trim adjustments reduce risks and improve vessel handling. Training crew members in trim control techniques enhances maritime safety. Adhering to international regulations, such as IMO stability requirements, is essential to prevent accidents. So here is the reference of our research. Archimedes Principle and Maritime Applications. International Maritime Organization, IMO. Regulation on Ship Stability. Rawson and Tupper, 2001. Basic Ships Theory. Butterworth, Heinemann. Case Studies from the Maritime Safety Authority reports. U.S. Coast Guard and Lloyd's Register Guidelines on Ship Stability and Management. Thank you for your attention throughout this presentation. I hope the insights of buoyancy, ship stability, and trim management have been clear and informative. Understanding these concepts is crucial for ensuring safe and efficient vessel operation. Feel free to reach out with any questions and further discussions. Safe sailing, everyone.